already in the second half of the year, which is honestly a little rude because I still feel like January was 3 weeks ago. But lately, I've been thinking about how I want to approach the rest of the year, and there are a few things I've decided to do differently. Okay, this isn't me trying to become a completely different person before December, okay? I'm just paying attention to what has been working, what has been draining me, and what I want to be more intentional with about moving forward. Growth can mean adjusting while life continues. You have not lost your way or fallen behind, and new experiences are teaching you more about yourself. One thing I'm doing differently is paying more attention to my actual energy instead of just forcing myself to follow whatever version of productivity I plan in my head. Sometimes I don't really hear my energy that loud. So, whenever that happens, I use my tarot cards to help me express those energies. And I'm gonna show you how I check in with my energy using my cards I don't, whenever I'm not able to identify what kind of emotions or what kind of energy I'm currently embodying right now. So while shuffling the cards, I immediately think about what I want to ask. So, for example, right now, I want to check in with my energy. Energy check. So these are the cards that I've pulled. I generally pull 3 cards for any general readings, and just gonna show you the cards that I pulled and explain to you what this means. So, temperance, if you can see from the symbols or from the image, it usually means patience, being stable, being in your flow, because the water here is flowing, and I symbolize that as me trying to get in the flow of my life, of how things are going in my everyday life. And the temperance generally mean that you are trying to find that balance, and I really feel that I am doing that thought and the effort of really trying to achieve balance in my life, because whenever I feel out of balance, I immediately try to compensate it by doing a lot of things, by doing a lot of activities, thinking about what to do next, and thinking about what would happen in the next few days. I'm someone who is constantly on a lookout for the future, for the next few days, next few months, because I want to feel secured, and I want to make sure that I'm going to be okay in the next few days. The next card that I got is the Eight of Coins, which really validates what I'm currently going through right now, because Eight of Coins is a card of hard work, meaning you're really trying your best. You're really doing the work, the action of whatever it is that you want to achieve or you want to have in your life. And the Eight of Coins is really putting in that effort, putting in the work, and it reflected on how I'm showing up with my fitness journey, and how I'm showing up at work, and how I'm showing up with really committing to doing the vlogging and doing the editing, and being present not only with myself but with other people too, by going to events, hanging out with my friends. And I really love how sometimes the cards really reflect your energy, how it validates that you're really doing a good job on what you're doing right now. Overall, I am happy with the two cards that I pulled, and of course, there will always be a challenge for everything that you do, right? And the challenge here for me right now is the Ten of Wands. So the Ten of Wands, it's a card of, burdens, carrying a lot. And I feel like this is a challenge for me, or somehow a warning that even though you're trying to achieve balance, you're putting in the work, there is still a tendency for me to carry the burdens that are not necessarily mine. What it means is that there are some there are some things in your life, in your everyday life, and you get to interact with a lot of people, and those people feel your energy, they pick up on your aura, they know how trustworthy you are. And I know for myself that I am someone who's trustworthy because I value confidentiality so much, and I value that the trust and um, the people around me entrust to me. And the Ten of Wands, eventually, when people come to you and share their thoughts, their emotions, somehow you absorb them because you're an empath. You absorb feelings, you understand the people, you understand how they're feeling, and you try so much to let them know that they're not alone in this journey. And the Ten of Wands is like challenging or warning me how I would establish my boundaries so that I will not be able to become this person who will be carrying the burdens of other people just because they entrusted their thoughts and their feelings to me. So that's how I usually read cards for myself whenever I feel like something's happening inside of me that I'm not able to translate into words. I use my cards to help me express those thoughts or to help me recognize those emotions that I'm not able to express. So that is one thing that I'm going to do differently in the second half of the year. And it's to actually listen to my actual energy instead of forcing myself to follow whatever version of productivity I had in my head. Another thing that I'm doing differently in the second half of the year is learning when I can push myself and when my body genuinely needs a slower pace. There are days when I have the energy to work hard, go to the gym, finish my tasks, film, edit, and do everything I planned. I want to make full use of those days. But there are also days when my body is clearly asking me to slow down, and forcing myself through it usually doesn't make me more disciplined, it just makes me more exhausted. Another thing I'm doing differently in the second half of the year is becoming more intentional with money. I still enjoy material things. I like shopping, trying good food, buying things that make my life easier, and treating myself occasionally. I don't want financial responsibility to mean removing every enjoyable thing from my life. But I also don't want one impulsive decision to keep taking money away from the future that I'm trying to build. Right now, one of my priorities is paying down my financial obligations. I want to reduce what I owe instead of constantly carrying it in the background. Another thing that I'm doing differently is allowing myself to appreciate my current life while still wanting more for myself. I used to think that wanting more meant I wasn't grateful enough, but now I think I can be genuinely happy with what I have and still be curious about what else I can create. Look at this butter, butter, butter. Okay. Hey guys, so just a little update. It's already 6:48 p.m. and I went ahead and skipped the baking part, but I think I baked it around 2 hours, give or take. But I'm getting ready right now because my friend, who I have not seen for a very long time, is coming to pick me up and we're gonna get dinner. After that, I am also gonna go and another night out with two of my friends, Jai and Shala, who you have seen in my previous vlogs. And the three of us are definitely gonna have a night out and gonna get some cocktails, some a little drinks, and just have a fun night tonight. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to vlog that, but I will try. I already did my hair and I'm later when I get home, maybe I'll do my makeup and change into a black dress. So that is the update for you guys.
MWF. Oh, di ba? Dara, dara.
Ano kayo inabuhat? Bakit ito na lang? Work? Kung sa'yo mo?
Tapi lang po, pero na, parang gulay. Gulay, ikaw. Nakagalang sa kabisihan karon. Like sa unang
Hey everyone, just want to give you guys a quick update. I am now heading downtown to Blacklist where I'm gonna meet Jai and Shella. And I'm running late because it took quite some time at the Korean barbecue. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for now. I'm just gonna see you guys there at the Blacklist. So pretty. Ikaw tayo sa morning mist. Lagi nag-try ko book. Another thing that I'm doing differently in the second half of the year is making more room for my relationships, for fun, and for experiences that don't necessarily contribute to a goal. Sometimes, I become so focused on improving my finances, growing my YouTube channel, doing well at work, and planning my future that I start measuring every day by how productive it was. If I didn't finish enough tasks or make visible progress, the day can feel wasted, even when I spend it with the people I love. I don't want to treat my relationships like something I'll return to once everything else is finally under control. There will always be another task, another financial goal, another video to edit, and another version of myself I'm trying to become. If I keep waiting until I have more time, I could miss the relationships and moments that are already part of my life now. Another thing I'm doing differently in the second half of the year is paying closer attention to the skills I'm naturally developing through my work. I genuinely enjoy working with Vanessa. My role gives me structure, but it also gives me variety. One day, I might be handling emails, customer orders, invoices, or payment follow ups, and another day, I'm creating promotional posts, updating wine lists, writing captions, or helping plan content. Starting something new is part of what I want to do for the second half of the year, just like baking this bread. Compared to when I first started making breads, I don't struggle as much now, and I'm learning all the hacks there is to make the softest bread I could make. Baking is also one of the stress relief activities, and I love that my family can also enjoy what I make. For the rest of the year, I want to be disciplined while still leaving room for life to happen. I want to work toward financial stability, take my creative goals seriously, care for my body, and appreciate the work and relationships I already have. I'm not expecting every day to look productive or perfectly planned. I simply want to make choices that support the life I'm building while I'm still enjoying the life I'm living. So, those are the things I'm doing differently in the second half of the year. Nothing extreme, just more intentional choices that I can realistically continue. Let me know in the comments. What is one thing you're doing differently for the rest of the year? If you enjoyed spending the day with me, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next vlog.